I'm Ken Evans, President of Lamar University. Diversity is a significant characteristic of our institution. In fact, it's a core value identified in our strategic plan for 2020-2025. I quote, "We highly value inclusion and equality in our community, celebrate differences, and strive to ensure equal access and treatment for all." With that mindset and vision, Lamar University welcomes Collegiate 100 to our campus, and I appreciate the initiative of the Student Success Task Force that is making it happen. Lamar University is committed to the success of all its students, and Collegiate 100 has a history of providing young people the tools that empower them for self-sufficiency as well as civic and business leadership. I look forward to great things to come.
Hi, I'm Bob Spina, Dean of the College of Education and Human Development here at Lamar University. Collegiate 100 is an established organization on campuses across the United States, and I'm delighted that this dynamic, mentoring-based program will now be available for Lamar University Cardinals. I'm grateful to Drs. Catherine Washington and Johnny O'Connor from the Educational Leadership Department, who will serve as faculty advisors for our chapter. This is the kind of student organization that supports the development of social, emotional, and educational needs of our students. I look for this organization to grow and nurture our students, and in return, I look for the students of Collegiate 100 to have a positive impact on our campus and our entire community. Thank you, and go Cardinals!
Good evening. My name is John Eugene, and I am the president of the 100 Black Men of Greater Beaumont. And it is my honor to be a part of your launch for your Lamar University Collegiate 100 chapter. You being a part of the 100 Black Men of Greater Beaumont will help us to improve the quality of lives for our communities. You will help us transform the lives of our youth. We thank Dr. Washington and Dr. O'Connor for all that they have done to make this time possible, and for their agreeing to be the advisors on campus. Daniel Williams will be the advisor through the chapter, and we're looking forward to the great things that are coming before us, the great opportunities that we're going to have to assist the community, assist our kids with mentoring, health and wellness. We thank all of you for being here, and we look forward to all of the great opportunities that are coming before us.
Hi, this is Dan Williams of the 100 Black Men of Greater Beaumont. I'm making an appeal today to students at Lamar University. I, along with Mr. Vernon Durden, will be working as chapter advisors, along with your campus advisors, Dr. Washington and Dr. O'Connor, to provide guidance and advice to unlock the potential of this Lamar University chapter of the Collegiate 100. Our 100 Black Men chapter is comprised of men who are either in industry or who have spent considerable time in industries such as banking, petrochemical, and law enforcement. We're prepared to get to know you and for you to get to know us and to help you navigate the early stages of your career. Membership into the Collegiate 100 is drawn primarily from African American male and female college students through chapters on university campuses across America. Campuses such as University of California at Berkeley, Houston-Tillotson, Texas Southern University, Tuskegee University, and Alabama A&M, and many others. The primary purpose of the Collegiate 100 program is to provide an avenue for 100 Black Men chapters to continue their one-on-one and group mentoring to students as they matriculate from high school to college. In addition, you may have the opportunity to mentor high school and middle school children who are where you've been. Never underestimate what you've already learned, what you know, and your ability to impact someone else's life in a powerful and meaningful way. So listen up, ask questions, and see if the Collegiate 100 just might be the organization for you. Thanks a bunch and good luck.
My name is Catherine Washington, and I am Assistant Professor in the Department of Educational Leadership as a part of the College of Education and Human Development. I work with future leaders that are pursuing their master's and doctoral degrees. I also am a native of Beaumont, where I graduated from the last graduating class of French High School, Go Buffaloes, and I also graduated from Lamar University in education as my undergrad. It is a pleasure and an honor to be able to come back to Lamar and work with students to give back to the community that gave so much to me. It is also my privilege to work with Dr. O'Connor as your co-advisor in the Collegiate 100 at Lamar University. This is a great organization that have great opportunities to mentor, to have job opportunities, scholarships, internships, and networking opportunities. So it is my hope that you take advantage of this great organization that is starting up on campus, and I am here to help you any way possible for you to be successful.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Johnny O'Connor. I'm the co-advisor for the Collegiate 100 here at Lamar University. First of all, I'd like to thank Mr. Carlton Johnson for all his hard work and dedication and preparation for today. I'd also like to thank Dr. Catherine Washington for all of her support in keeping things always moving and organized. I'm an inductee of the 100 Black Men of Houston. Having been a part of this organization, I'm well aware of the impact it has had throughout the community. This extends from Houston to Beaumont to all around the nation. With this type of support and positive outlook and positive track record, I'm excited about the Collegiate 100 here at Lamar University. Thank you for your interest in this organization, and I look forward to meeting you.
What's up, everybody? My name is Carlton Johnson II. I am the president of the Collegiate 100 chapter that was newly chartered here at Lamar University. I am so excited to be your president. I am so excited to be involved. I am so excited to work with the 100 Black Men of Greater Beaumont, Dr. Catherine Washington and Dr. Johnny O'Connor on this amazing endeavor. A little bit of information about me. Like I said, my name is Carlton Johnson II. You can call me KJ. I am a senior here at Lamar University, kinesiology major. I'm going to the field of public education to teach high school biology and coach football, basketball, and track. I'm from the Waco area. Once I graduate, I will move back to the Waco area, get me a job there. Well, I already have me a job there, and I am excited to start this endeavor with the Collegiate 100. I am thrilled to have you be involved, and I cannot wait to see what this organization does for the community of Lamar and the community of Southeast Texas. But until then, stay blessed, stay safe, and I cannot wait to get to work. Thank you, Dr. Washington. Thank you, Dr. O'Connor, for your words. We will definitely be reaching out to you if and when we need your help with anything. And so, you know, at this part of the segment we're going to talk about the goals of the Collegiate 100. We're going to talk about, you know, what we want to do. And in summary, you know, we kind of came up with one central goal, and that is basically inspire the next generation by mentoring, by education, in economic development, and overall wellness. You know, we are a branch of the 100 Black Men of America. And of course, we are a branch of the 100 Black Men of Greater Beaumont here at Lamar University. And so our goals align with their goals, and our programs align with their programs. But, you know, I'm a big mentoring guy. I'm a big education guy. I'm going to ensure that a lot of our projects involve some type of mentoring and, you know, development of the next generation, so that when they come and do these things that we are doing, they will be properly prepared to, you know, pass the torch to the next person. And so that is just really the main meat of what we want to do here at Lamar University with our Collegiate 100. And so I'm excited to get started with the students who are on here, excited to get started with the representatives of the 100 Black men that are on here, and I'm excited to get started with Dr. Washington and Dr. O'Connor. And so we're gonna do a lot of community service, projects. We're gonna put together a lot of opportunities for that students who are involved to have internships, to have scholarships, and those types of things of that sort. And so we're excited about that. How to get involved. And so I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to share my other screen so that we can see how to get involved. So right here we have the policies and procedures. We go down to page 11, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. This is the application right here. So for all the students who are on, it starts by filling out the application. Of course, the information is straightforward. You'll put your personal information. You'll put the sponsoring information in there, which should be already filled out on the application we're going to give you. Your academic information, your extracurricular activities, community involvement, other orgs that you are involved in outside of this, either with Lamar or outside of Lamar. It really doesn't matter. Just being well-rounded. And for you to be eligible for to be a member of the the Collegiate 100, you have to be, I'm gonna find it right here. I have it written down, but I want to put it on the screen so y'all can read it yourselves. Right here, Collegiate 100 membership eligibility. First of all, you have to be a full-time student. That is 12 credit hours. There's 4 classes. So you have to be a full-time student. You have to be in good academic standing with the university, a GPA of 2.0. That is the minimum. That is very, straightforward and easy. That's probably about a good 70 grade point average right there. Thirdly, you have to submit an application for membership. That's what we just went over right there. The application is very important. You have to submit 1 letter of recommendation from a faculty member of this Lamar, college, university, a supervisor, or an active 100 Black men member, excluding the chapter advisor. So you can't get a letter from Dr. O'Connor. I'm sorry, Dr. O'Connor. I'm sure he will be glad to write you one, but however, he cannot. I guess you can find one of your professors, find one of your advisors, write you a letter of recommendation. I'm sure they will be glad to do so. After you have done that, you have to attend an interview with the board of directors of the local 100 Black men chapter. It seems intimidating. It's not. Go in there, be yourself, you'll be fine. Number 6, you have to attend a mandatory orientation session conducted by the chapter advisor and the sponsoring chapter. Pretty straightforward. We're all in college. We've all been to orientation. We know how that works. Number 7, commit to at least 3 hours of community service per month. 3 hours a month. That's not bad. I feel like you can do that. Number 8, commit to mentoring young Black males and females, because this is a co-ed chapter. So we want to not just be exclusive to Black males. We want to do Black males and females. And so that is a big passion of mine. We're going to be doing a lot of things to that sort while I'm still here. And so hopefully we can get you involved with that as well. And have a positive record of extracurricular activities, community involvement, and campus organization. That goes back to the application where you will fill out what you are involved in. And then even with that, if you're worried about time commitment and that you're involved in a lot of extracurricular activities outside of school, we can find a way to collaborate with that. Hey, I do a lot of stuff on campus. I have a lot of responsibilities outside of this, and I wouldn't mind collaborating to make it easier, not only on me, but make the whole environment and community a better place. Because when we all organize, that's when things start happening in our favor. And so we're gonna we'll talk more about that. And then lastly and finally, complete a background check. That's pretty straightforward. We all know we've all, had to do a background check for one thing or another. So that is basically what you have to do to be considered as a Collegiate 100 member. And so it's very simple, very straightforward. If you need this information, if you can't remember it, reach out to me. If you get involved with us, this is the type of, I guess you could say, internship development activities that you will be involved in. And so just like, unfortunately, the due date has passed for this opportunity, but just to give you just an idea of the kinds of things that the Collegiate 100 does. The Collegiate 100 is all about promoting college students our age to better career, to networking and stuff of that sort. So of course, if you want this, I can send it to you. Basically, this is kind of stuff that we do here. So we are excited about that. And not only that, but also scholarships. Who doesn't like scholarships? I love scholarships. That means they give us money for free. And that's good. That's good within itself. So basically, I don't think it's too late to apply for this one. I have to go back and go over the dates again. But basically, you being a member puts you in automatic running for scholarships and other stuff of that sort. And so this is a great thing to be involved in. This is the application form. We did it Google Docs. This is the best way to do it. So what you would do, please read the instructions at the top of the sheet. They're specific. It'll tell you where you need to put your submit your application to, how you need to submit it, and the different stuff of that sort. And so we are looking at that. So basically, like we said, personal information, the sponsoring chapter, the academic information, extracurricular activities involvement, why you want to join the Collegiate 100, and your eligibility requirements, your signature, and the date. Specific instructions that I did not touch on earlier, please type in red font color so we can properly distinct, the instructions from, what you put in there. Please type in red. That's what I do for my assignments here at Lamar. Please type in red. Return the application to my email, johnsoncarlton44@gmail.com. I promise you, I'll drop it in the chat. If you can't remember it, I'll drop it in the chat. Return your application to my email so that we can make sure it gets to Dr. Washington and Dr. O'Connor. Ensure everything for a certain section is on one line, so adjust your font size if needed. So if you have, so say your address is long and it accidentally goes to the next line, please adjust the font size so it's on one line, so that the application can stay like it is, and the formatting won't be the formatting won't kind of be janky on that. And so do that. And so how you fill this out? Download this onto your computer. Please, the Google Doc is not where you can edit it, because if we put it where you can edit it, I learned that it's going to change every time somebody goes in there. So therefore, download this into your computer. You should either download it as a Word document, PDF, or Google Doc, so that you can have your own individual one. And then once you fill it out, then you can send it to me. Simple and easy. In the signature spot down here, type your full name. If you fill it out on a computer, there's no way that you can sign it. So, type your full name. So it shows that you finished it. And if you have any questions, contact me. That's my phone number. That's my email. You'll probably get a better response if you have a question from my phone number, because I am up and moving around. I can't answer emails on demand like that, mainly because my email notifications on my phone are off, and so I can't get them like that. So if you have any questions, please contact my my phone number. God Almighty, my phone number. So once again, here's the application. Once you figure out your eligibility requirements, and you figure that you are completely eligible, please fill out the application, send it to my email, we'll review it, and we will get into contact with you. March 5th is the deadline. I'm gonna go in and put that in the Google Doc now once we adjourn.
Our the national chair for the Collegiate 100, Mr. Victorian, he's on. And Mr. Victorian, you have a quick word for us?
First of all, guys, how are you doing? And I hope you know, I find you safe and warm. We're just getting back in Baton Rouge. I'm just getting back in my house from Bars. So I want to thank you for the opportunity for joining. Carlton done a great job. To the young people that are on this phone that are the potential Collegiate 100 candidates, you know, it's an exciting time as you consider this organization. You would be one of 69 chapters across the continental United States of various universities. I think one of the brothers from the Beaumont chapter was naming several of them. In very close to you in your state, you have Texas Southern University, Houston, Prairie View. We have Southern University, Baton Rouge Community College, Florida A&M, Duke, Rutgers, University of California. The Collegiate 100 is probably one of the strongest programs, and I'm biased, that we have in the 100 Black Men of America. But this will provide you an opportunity to interface with some of the most distinguished men you will ever meet in your life. Some of the requirements that Carlton mentioned was that he wanted you to meet with the board of directors of the 100 Black Men of Beaumont, as I said. So we have young people in your age group that are looking forward to meeting with individuals of that caliber. And what they're saying is, come on and let's develop this relationship. Let us give this to you because we need you to step into our shoes. One of the things, Carlton, that I wanted to mention to you on the Geico piece, that's just the first part. We look for long-term relationships. This is just the first cycle of scholarships. So everyone will be eligible for scholarships, as well as that qualifies. We'll also have State Farm and other opportunities, as well as, and I said scholarships, I meant internships. And I'll be very candid with you, with some of the students on here. One of the biggest issues that we face is getting our students to apply for these internships. We have people clamoring to interface with you and do this, but we're going to need you to step up. Don't think about it in terms of how many of you are going to be doing it, but think of it as the quality of the people that are going to be doing it. And let me share something with you. You may have several different cohorts come down the line from Lamar University, but there will only be one charter. Okay, there will only be one first group. Only. It could be, look, the Collegiate 100 Lamar could last for 50 years. There's only going to be one first set of cohorts. So you will be in that distinguished few if you choose to join this organization. Don't worry about, let me tell you something about the 100. Obviously, the 100 Black Men of America, we don't have women in the organization. But in our Collegiate 100, we do, okay? We cross every possible spectrum there is. Every fraternity there could possibly be. The Masons, the Boulay, all period. Every profession that you want to interface with. This will be a great opportunity for you, but you're gonna have to, whatever you make it, that's what it's gonna be. So we look forward to working with you. I think you got a great group of people here wanting to work with you. At Lamar, as well as the members of the 100 in Beaumont, you're faced with an opportunity that most people don't ever get in their lifetime. So please take advantage of it, and be safe out there too, because the cold is not over.
Thank you so much, Mr. Victorian. It means so much to us that you stopped by and shared those few words. I thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your time with us, and just to learn more about the Collegiate 100. Once again, please apply. The application link is in the chat. It's a Google Doc. Remember, download it, fill it out, then send it to my email, which is also in the chat. And we are looking forward for those to start rolling in. And once they start rolling in, because I believe they will, I'll push them forward to Dr. O'Connor and Dr. Washington, and we will be in contact with you shortly. But until then, stay safe, stay warm, stay blessed. I thank y'all so much for coming out here, and I'm looking forward to getting started with every one of you.